If I can just say that I agree wholly with you, it's a lot easier, I think, to talk about your failures once you're successful and then to kind of trot out your failure stories to round out your experience. It's much harder when you're in the middle of actually failing.
It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun to talk about. If you don't have the follow-on success story, then you're just continuously failing. But we like to think of that as actually continuously learning and saving yourself basically time. So one thing I would say is just to know that, failure is learning, and that's actually what you're doing and what your whole job is at the earliest stage. At the early stage, it's mostly failure anyway, and people who tell you otherwise are not at the early stage. They're probably much later and have way more failures behind them than they're even willing to admit. And to focus on the learning. So whenever we talk to people, entrepreneurs in particular, but even people in our portfolio company, if it's clear what you're trying to learn, then the results are not quite failure. They're just data. And we should sort of feel dispassionately about it. Although, again, way easier said than done.